Hi guys, and welcome back to my second upload on the channel today. Earlier on, I went to St James's Park and I stood outside the club shop at 7:30 in the morning with over 300 Newcastle fans waiting to go inside the club shop when it opened so I could buy myself the brand new Champions League home shirt going at the next season. And while on the topic of St James's Park, Sam Fender hosted his first ever concert at Newcastle United's grounds yesterday, and by the way, that was the first time I ever went to a Sam Fender concert, and what an unbelievable experience that is. That is the stuff of dreams for anyone that's supported Newcastle. Somebody that's been grown up his entire life, wanting to perform at St James's Park, always supporting Newcastle, and he got his opportunity yesterday, and it hits me here. I'm really happy for him, I really am, and it's an incredible experience for him, and over 50,000 Newcastle fans are there waving war flags. It was just a great experience all around. However, due to the fact it's meant to be a concert and not a football match, a lot of opposition fans, Sunderland fans mainly, but people that went to the concert that don't support Newcastle, had quite a lot to say about that, a lot of negative comments. So I thought we'll come out today, we'll get through all those comments, and afterwards I'll show you my personal experience from the gig. But anyway guys, if you're new around here and you like what you watch, make sure you get down there, hit that subscribe button, smash like button you enjoy. Make sure you let me know down in the comment section your thoughts on this video. Something a little bit different, but ultimately I think his concert still was heavily Newcastle United themed. We'll explain why in just a sec. But I thought it's still, I guess, a reason to make a video on it. But I just wanted to talk about it anyway because it was a great time, and these Sunderland fans, it's just an opportunity to take the mick out of them really. So that's what we're going to do today. Without further ado though, let's see what some of these comments have to say. As you already saw in the intro, Newcastle United actually played the Champions League anthem in the background when Sam Fender made his entrance at St James's Park. That, by the way, was the first time we have heard the Champions League anthem at our ground since 2003. And of course, for us Newcastle fans, it's something we should be expected here going into next season. I can't wait for it. So we started with a Sheffield Wednesday fan here because he's reacted to that video on Twitter, and he's coming out and he's saying, well, imagine Newcastle did all that just to go out in the knockout phase. The knockout phase, oh dear. Does he know? No, he doesn't know. Pretty much Newcastle are already in the group stage no matter what. This guy thinks he got to play the knockout game, then get in the group stage. I mean, as a Sheffield Wednesday fan, you can tell they've never played in the Champions League before because this guy doesn't even understand the rules of the competition. So unfortunately for you, pal, we are already in the group stage, so we can't physically go out in the knockout phase. I mean, nice try, but ultimately he's failed. On a serious note, this guy seems to be quite canny on Twitter, but again, no, he probably should be looking into the competition rules before commenting because he's just made himself look like a little bit of a mug there. But I thought it was hilarious though. Sheffield Wednesday fan, I don't know why he's getting involved. For some reason, ever since they beat us in the FA Cup, the Sheffield fans have seemed to really been taking pop shots at Newcastle. I mean, well done, you're in the Championship now, but I mean, what do I have to say? Win the Champions League, okay? Now it's time to get through some Sunderland fans' comments about Sam Fender's concert. Let's start off with Lauren. This is exactly the reason why I didn't go to Sam Fender's concert. I love him. I love his music. But I could not put myself through this. Oasis, Liam and Noel Gallagher, massive Manchester City fans, but they don't make their concerts about football. Oh, boo-hoo. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say, to be honest. Listen, it's at St James's Park. Sam Fender, everyone knows he's a massive Newcastle United fan. People always wear Newcastle shirts. Even if his concert's down in London, people wear his shirts regardless. Everyone knew he was going to wear a shirt going into it. I mean, I don't know what to say. It was common sense. It was always going to happen. And Lauren's just admitted there, she hasn't even bought a ticket. She hasn't bought a ticket because of that. And she's complaining about the concert she hasn't went to. So I don't know what you want me to say. Again, it's just obvious. It's one of those ones where he's a massive Newcastle fan. It's an opportunity for a lifetime to go to St James's Park. Obviously, he's going to make it about the football team he supports. I mean, the gig's going to sell out regardless. Listen, the gig could have been somewhere else. It's still going to sell out. It hasn't sold out because it's Newcastle United. It's sold out because of Sam Fender, and it's going to sell out regardless. So, I mean, I don't really see any argument in this. I mean, it's fair enough. Let's say, for example, he's in Finsbury Park down in London and he's making it Newcastle United related. I can understand some people being upset down there, but at St James's Park, of course, the home of Newcastle United, I don't really get this argument, to be honest. Again, it's just common sense. It's always going to happen. This next one is hilarious, by the way. So this Sunderland fan posted on Twitter, anyone that is going to Sam Fender's gig who hasn't been to St James's Park before, he asked some photographs to help you get used to the ground. And of course, as a Sunderland fan, he's flexing about the great times they have had at the ground. Where do I even begin with this one? So that picture in the bottom left was when Alan Shearer's pen was saved. When did that happen? November 2000, 23 years ago, he's flexing a photograph. I was born in December 2000. I wasn't even alive when that pen was saved. That he's trying to flex that now in 2023 to a team that has just got into the Champions League. Bearing in mind as well, for Sunderland, they've just lost to Luton Town and they are staying in the Championship. What is he doing? And as for the other 3 photographs, let's be honest, a convicted sex offender played in those 3 games, so I don't know how you can possibly brag about that. I probably wouldn't do that if I were you. I don't think it's a smart idea. So yeah, this guy's got nothing to stand on. Once again, it's just desperate. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? You're obviously going to get smoked. My response, in the last 6 years, Sunderland appearances at St James's Park, 0, Sam Fender 2. Oops. Oh dear, didn't go too well for him, did it now? I mean, it's a case where it's a football team, you're just so desperate, you're so small. I mean, Newcastle's up here, you're all the way down there, you're off the camera, we can't even see you guys. Listen, it's like a leech, you know what I mean? Get off my back, get off. I don't want to see you here, these Sunderland fans. I don't know why they keep trying to grab onto me, grab onto Newcastle. It's over. Get used to it. You are inferior, you will never be Newcastle levels. What you want me to say? Enjoy it. Enjoy whatever you're going to be up to in the Championship. We're going to enjoy the Champions League. We're going to enjoy what's next for this football club. Just stop being desperate. It ain't going to work. And this weird obsession continues. I remember going onto Twitter after the Conference League final. West Ham, of course, have just won their first European major honour since 1965. Sunderland fans straight away, it's hilarious how a certain richest football team in the world hasn't won any silverware. Silverware, that is unbelievable. One, he's managed to put silverware into 2 separate words, and he's spelled it wrong. Silverware, what? That is disgusting grammar, by the way. What is this guy doing? But I mean, he's obviously set himself up to fail there. But again, this has got nothing to do with Newcastle. West Ham just won a Conference League final. Sunderland fans just make it about them. They always want to take these digs at Newcastle. And I don't know where they get this confidence from. They got this confidence from the last couple of years from absolutely nowhere. I don't really get it. Ever since the takeover, they started to get more confident, which makes no sense because they haven't really progressed that much since the takeover. They're still miles below Newcastle. And this guy made quite a valid point. Actually, he was mentioning about how Newcastle fans, of course, are wearing our shirts at Sam Fender's gig, where Sunderland fans are wearing their shirts at Newcastle's airport. And again, I probably can't see the logic behind that one. I mean, it's just a concert. Who cares? I mean, it should be a case that, even though obviously it wouldn't end well for Sunderland fans, it should be a case where Sunderland fans are allowed to go to St James's Park with their shirts on, but obviously they would get battered. That is a terrible idea. But it's a concept, a point I'm making. Like, it doesn't really matter what football team you support. Yes, Newcastle fans are going to be at St James's Park. We're going to support Sam Fender. But that's what we're here to do. We're here to listen and enjoy some music. We're not really here for these Newcastle-Sunderland rivalry. It's a concept. It's not a football match. It's the best way of putting it. But of course, in social media, I do like taking those little digs at them. But it's just a weird one. I don't know why they keep piping up. Stop. It's not good for you. And that was the main topic when it came towards Sam Fender's criticism, just the Newcastle-Sunderland rivalry out of it, and the fact that it was heavily Newcastle United themed, which, if it was anywhere else other than St James's Park, I could probably understand and even agree with some of the criticism. But the fact it's at Newcastle's ground, the fact it's Sam Fender's first time there, and the fact that it's such a huge occasion for him, and he's a lifelong Newcastle fan, he's going to be wearing that shirt no matter what. I can't understand the criticism, because you know what you're getting yourself into. Everyone on the planet knows that Newcastle is going to be all over the place at that concert. All the legends are going to be there. Alan Shearer's there, Amanda. Current players are going to be there. War flags, had everything set up. We know it was coming, so I don't get how people can complain about it. Anyone that has any form of common sense or has some decent Sam Fender general knowledge will know that it was going to be Newcastle United themed. So I kind of can't really defend anyone or criticise it, because you know what you get yourself into is the best way of putting it. So I will finish off now by showing you some little bits and bobs that I captured in my time yesterday, and Newcastle fans coming out and celebrating after the concert. It was incredible. I really did enjoy my time there. But I just wanted to come out today and make a video, I guess, addressed towards the Sunderland fans and our fans, because it was quite heavily criticised by football fans in general, because of the fact that the concert shouldn't be related to football. For me, though, it's just about enjoying yourself, and the Newcastle fans enjoyed themselves yesterday. Yes, they certainly did. The Sam Fender enjoyed his time yesterday. I'm pretty sure he did. So, I mean, the most important part is that everyone enjoyed themselves. Again, just say Sam Fender somewhere else. He's all over Europe. He's going to be all over the UK. Just say him at a different area. There won't be so heavily Newcastle United dominate. It's just the fact that St James's Park, and it's his first time as well. It's just common sense. I can't really put it any other way. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'm going to show you some little individual clips I got at the gig now.